Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So I was asked about adding papers and whatnot to your art journal. And so I thought real quick I would do a video. Now there's several ways. So let's say you do an art journal, or sometimes I like to have an art journal to just do backgrounds. I love backgrounds. I could do a million backgrounds a million different ways. And if you do something like that, or maybe you use a some printer paper or what have you, and you have, in another journal a page, whatever. So what you can do is, if you, let's say I want a third page here. Well, I don't want this page. I could use it. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Not going to tell me what to use. I was going to use this page, so we had 3 to do, but I'm going to use this, and I'm going to go now, normally, like I said, this is spiral bound. You would use a journal like a Moleskine, something to that effect, that doesn't have this. But today, I'm going to do these 2 will be, ideally what I'm going to do. So this is the side that I want to fold out. So I'm going to lay it wrong sides together, or right sides together, rather. Right sides together. Well, it's like we're doing fabric. Okay, so I'm going to turn it this way. Now, you can staple it if you want, and when you're done stapling it, I don't have a stapler here. Take a ruler and set it right on the edges of where your staples are, and then pull this back. Okay, so you don't pull the staples out, but you get a nice crisp pull out. So like, hello, do you know what I mean? You can do that. Glue, the same. You can use your glue stick or Mod Podge or gel media, whatever you have, and just run it here. Set this down. And again, once it's dry, do it right before you're done in your art room for the day. And then when you come back, you just set this where the glue, where it ends, and then pull it back, same gig, right? Oh, I got something in my eye. I'm so sorry. Okay. Something else you can do is do that. Take a needle and now you can punch ahead of time. You can punch while you're doing it. Line it up. I'm not going to worry too much. And then just punch some holes in. And I'm just going to do a couple. I'll do halfway. And keep checking, Now, does it have to be perfect? No. I mean, it depends on, if you want it to be perfect or not. And that kind of thing. So now I'm going to take some embroidery floss. This is one I found sitting around that I don't know exactly why. And I thought, hey, that works perfectly. And I always get it tangled because it wouldn't be me if I didn't. So I'm just going to pull out what, is not tangled for the moment. There's a way to do this. I just don't have the patience today. But there you go. Okay, gonna cut it. Now you can, if you're watching your money and that kind of thing, this is a 6 strand. And what that means is that there's 6 strands tied together. Now, some embroidery, I love doing embroidery and stuff. Some embroidery is calls for 2 strands, that kind of thing. So you can pull these apart and get the 2 strands, and then with this you'll get 3 sections. Do you know what I mean? Or I'm going to do it strong, so it's 6 sections, and I'm going to have to take this close to me while I do this, because I cannot see with my glasses. Without my glasses, I am what they call a hot mess. And you can also put a little glue on the end to, so it doesn't come apart when you're threading it, which is always very helpful. It's also very helpful if you don't have long nails like me at the moment. Okay, there we go. Now, here's the thing. You can double it like this and then tie the knot here, and then you get that extra. You can not double it and just do it single. So I'm just going to pull up and leave a few inches, maybe 3 inches or so. You can also knot it at the end if you want. I'm not going to, but here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pick up both of my pages, Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and get them, you know, where your holes are or whatever you got going on. I'm going to start. You can start, you know, whatever way you want. If you want to go top, bottom. Let me just poke this through like that. I can see where my hole is to chisel and then go up. Here we go. I love doing this when I make journals too. I have all my journals sitting here. I just don't use them. I need to do more art journaling. I love art journaling. And I'll just hold that here for now because I'll tuck it in at the end and then go up. See, now you don't even have to poke your own holes if you don't want. And I'm just doing this. I'm just rolling it. Now, again, if you want to be more organized than me and that kind of thing, you can mark where you want your holes, use your ruler and mark so you can see coming up or underneath or whatever way you're doing it. So it's even. I don't really care. But again, sometimes I do care. So I shouldn't say, but right now I don't, you know, lately in my life, I'm just like, if I get anything done, I'm like, good for me. And I've been trying to do more like vlogging daily or every other day. Very boring stuff. But I've been trying. Come on, baby. Don't do this to me. It's going to have a knot in it, but we'll just pretend. And I think you're picking up what I'm putting down, right? And I just keep going. I want to finish it so you can see real quick. I know. I just keep hitting it to bring it to the end. But anyway, when you're done, you can take it, you know, back through, do whatever you want. You could take this and like tuck it in if you want. I just like to take my needle and pull it through. And you can pull it through, put a little dab of glue on there or whatever so you don't see it. But then when you open it, again, you want to press gently to where you see. Now, I don't have it secured tightly enough because I didn't finish it. But, so that's making that. Let me just finish that real quick because it's going to drive me nuts and not. And I would go through again, going up the opposite. And then I'll do right here on the corner. And then, and always check this because sometimes it goes up and then all of a sudden you lose it. So then you can just go back this way and go through. Come on, buddy. You know, whatever way you want to do it. See how it's kind of making an X now? And if you do embroidery or that kind of thing, you know, you have cute stitches or whatever. But honestly, we're just attaching it, so it's not a big deal. And when you do that, like I said, you could feel this kind of pull out. So just pull it back. Oh, the jokes today, Kel. The jokes. All right. That I could make. I'm not going to, but I think we all know. And like I said, you don't even have to have extra holes because this just goes right there. Just paper. 2 pieces of paper. And when I'm going through these next ones, I'll try to hook that extra string in there. I'll pull it through. And see if I can overlap it. Yeah. Missed that one, but that's all right. You know what I'm saying. You'll just overlap it or run it through. and that will secure, and then we open it. And we have our extra page. And that's it. And you just, you know, I like to go like through a few to secure. I guess I should show you how to end it. Come on, baby. You can do it. Oh, God, between my hands and my nails. Okay. And watch that little thing, because that'll come off, and then you'll be like, ah. And like I said, glue will take that. And just go through the little things to secure that piece so it doesn't come out. Like that. Okay? And look. And look how great. Now you have your, now, like I said, if you don't have this, you'll have 1, 2, 3. But right now I have 2, so I can, oh, hello there. And then you have another page. Now I can do this page over here, you know, like with similar colors and that kind of stuff. And then it makes it, do you know what I'm saying? So it's like a peekaboo page, I like to call it, but I think it's called like a pull out or something. I'm not sure. And then you just close your journal, and then nobody really knows. You just have this really cool stitching, which I love anyway with journals, decorating them and that kind of stuff. So I hope that was helpful. Of course, you know, if you don't have embroidery floss, and maybe you have yarn, or maybe you have just regular thread, just double it up and do it. Which, you know, you just double up and do it, make it a little thick, and you're just attaching it. So I hope this was helpful to somebody. But I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I love you guys. As always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.